I'm Rhonda. I work at the Abyss. I designed the tattoos for Robert De Niro and Cape Fear. A lot of people claim they did it, but they didn't. I used to work for a company, Temp 2. While I was a student, they hired me to do designs, and we used to do everything from movies to print ads. I was hired to do artwork, but I did everything, and we all did it. There was Michael Benjamin, who is CEO of Temp 2 now, a guy Patrick, Katie. There was a few of us, and we all did everything. Roy Zuckerman owned Temp 2. His dad created the product for the movie Tattoo back in, I think it was the 70s? 81. They had an ad up. It wasn't even an ad, it was back in the day. It was an index card up on a billboard, where at the school. So they wanted an artist to make tattoo designs. And I was really interested in tattoo designs. I used to put them in all of my artwork. And like one of my friends was like, look at that, that's perfect for you. And I was like, all right. And went there and they hired me. They did the tattoos at a lot of fairs back in the day, or flea markets. You see people painting on tattoos. They do now still a little bit. I think it's more with airbrush, and that's their product too. So I love doing the temporary tattoos. I wear them all the time, and led to me tattooing. The application process with the tattoos were similar to tattooing. They made stencils. We'd call it stencils in tattooing. You put an alcohol on skin first, and then you put a stencil on, and which has the ink printed onto the tissue paper. And then you put more alcohol on top of it, and you peel it off, and it's on there. And you could paint it if you wanted any color added. It does last a few days. It comes over the oil or alcohol. And on Robert De Niro, they did paint it on. The makeup artist, Alana, she painted it on every day. They picked my designs because I did them really, really thick and stippled, because I knew how jailhouse tattoos looked. And they picked the Loretta Heart. And also, they kind of had a design started with the cross, but I basically chucked it. It looked like 2 popsicle sticks, so I chucked it and redid the whole cross. I did that. I did all the lettering. There was one, I did the Reaper, and there was one that somebody else did. It was the clown prison one. Someone else did. I don't remember who. The one on this arm he really has a panther. We just made a circle around it and a crown on top of it. The makeup artist, Ilana, she had a lot to do with choosing things and having us design stuff, and we had to research the Bible. We chose passages from the Bible we had to research, and then she'd pick out of the ones we thought were good, she'd pick and decide, yeah. The cross, we had to make it bigger, probably at least 3 times. He gained 60 pounds, I think, for the role. He came in so we could try it on him, and I didn't even recognize him. Sometimes I was oblivious, I didn't even know who we were working for. We're doing designs, they picked me, whatever. He came in, he threw his arms around us and said, how's my biker babes doing? And he had the southern drawl, and he was kind of creepy. I did realize once we were trying on the cross, and I was like, oh my gosh, I almost thought it was like somebody standing in for him when he first came in, because he was so, he was in his character. They invited me to go on set, which most of the time I was invited on sets of advertising. We've done so many different things. On this one, I was a student, so it was down in Florida. They shot Cape Fear in Florida, so I didn't think I could get off of school. I didn't even ask. If I told my teachers it was a big, major movie, I probably would have got credit. Sometimes you would literally do a shoot. You do all this work, and then it would be a speck of a second. Sometimes you have no idea how much it will show, or if it will, or if it won't. So I had no idea it was going to be such a big part of the movie. My tattoos were gigantic on the screen. For it to be the first scene too was just overwhelming. I was so proud. Couldn't believe that my stuff was up there on the screen. Oh, definitely not. I've done a lot of celebrities, a lot of bands, celebrities.